I thought I was streaming just a couple seconds ago, but I wasn't, so this was the score when I just recognized I wasn't recording, 3-14. So maybe I was recording and I just couldn't see the broadcast bar. I'll have my dad check if I recorded just a little bit of it real fast. Dad, can you check Twitch and see if I recorded a little bit of YouTube? Because I didn't see the broadcast bar, but it said I was still streaming when I went on to Twitch. So can you check that for me right now?
How are you on YouTube on Xbox?
Hey babe, pizza's done.
I'm on Twitch.
Right, but you said YouTube.
Oh, well, I'm on Twitch.
So what do you want me to check?
If I had a little clip.
A little clip?
Yeah, because, huh?
I'll check.
I need you to check right now.
I can't. I don't have my phone on me.
Okay. So should I just continue while I'm playing right now?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys. Coach said I'm just going to keep playing from the game that I've been playing. So I guess I can tell you a little recap from what I was just doing. Kick. 4th and 10 Cleveland. Field goals makes it. Touchdown by Colts. Interception. Colts kickoff after the touchdown. Pass, interception. Pass, interception. So that's basically what's happened. So.
And his throw is incomplete.
And when the final
he was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. 3rd down here. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Taylor. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
I'm going to try to get the Colts.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
So locked down to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now, Luck. Over the middle, complete. That's Doyle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Luck now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Luck. Looking deep downfield. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Give him 30 yards there. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
Oh, and now he bowls him up, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead, yeah, a little extra on top. Partner, I know that you and I were raised that in this situation, just take a knee. You got the game pretty much salted away, but instead of that, they throw it. Another touchdown.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see this post-game handshake.
Maybe a conservative run up the middle, but to pass the ball and then score, yeah,
that
some
is
awkward
the
handshakes
game.
coming up.
Yeah, this could be one of those. Yeah, nice game, buddy.
I don't know if we have
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Jacksonville. And we'll play it on my YouTube channel right now. But just wait, because
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
And they move on to quarterfinals. Miami and Jacksonville coming up with you next. After this little break. Do you like your home? Do you not? Well, we don't take your house, but do you like your car? Do you want to sell it? Go to andymorse.com to sell any car you want. We buy any car. Andymorse.com. Jacksonville is going to be over here.
I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to forward out. She don't give a. She was in her bag. Fendi and some lane. Asked for a burger.
No, I am going to be over here.
Out Jay. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on Keisha. We was on roll like tires. What we gon' let? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, Mike. I'm really just running for money. I'm Love Flow Joe chasing a check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers. I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers. I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm Love Flow Joe chasing a check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers. I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers. I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one of the all in the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe, kill mo, run it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper tantrums. Girl, come back that up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends. Girl, hopping up about a Pearl 6.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned into Madden.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The return will come from Sonoris Perry. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First carry for Kenyon Drake across the 30 to the 31-yard line. There for the tackle, Blair Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Tannehill on the move to his left. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
On 1st down,
Now,
How about another? Running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. This will be caught inside the 10. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. More from Jacksonville after this. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's caught. Stills right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Calais Campbell in there to sack him for a loss of 6. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. Meanwhile, at the end, incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Tannehill.
Why did I do that?
Incomplete.
I should have pressed
DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Mom, is my food
And
done?
that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing
said
over the
Asian
middle, he can
chicken.
really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Green 80. Green 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Green 80. Green 80.
Now Bortles again. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Green 80. Green 80.
Bortles now on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Andre Branch in there to get him for a loss of 5. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Bortles going to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. Looking deep now for Amendola. And incomplete on the deep ball. We now proceed to the start of the second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Andre Branch in on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Going deep for Moncrief. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit him for the completion for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Wake in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Well, they go play fake. He was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Bortles. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is brought in at the 21. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Tannehill. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you,
I thought that
push
was
them
an
deep,
interception there.
find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
He's passive, really.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Back to the Tannehill on second down. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that takes us from second to third down.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down in bounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that daddy is.
And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Sanders now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
Dad, how would you? So, if you wanted to switch teams, so let's say I wanted to switch from Miami to Jacksonville, how would you do that? This one? Okay, thank you. I wanted to know just in case my food gets done before the game is over.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
So I can change it to auto.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Robert Quinn in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll look to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Completes it to Lee. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Bortles to throw. Let's go. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw, Bortles. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Now Bortles. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
To throw is Bortles. And he's got it. No! It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call
everybody.
it. That magic that you were talking about
stays
didn't
alive
occur at the
in
end.
the tournament. They
But
go
what
to
a
play
game all the way
Indianapolis,
through.
which Indianapolis beat the Browns. So. Next game, we'll probably see you on, what's the next game in the AFC? Cincinnati. We'll see you next time in the game. Denver versus Cincinnati. Thank you for watching. Sad win, but almost made it. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. See ya. See you in our next game. Peace,